Howdy, y'all. So glad you have joined me today. I'm going to share my personal journal for the last week. So, this is going to be, let's see, the 22nd, I think, through the 28th. Anyway, over the last week. And I am going, of course, to be joined by my lovely fur babies who, as you can see, want to go outside, even though it is storming. I don't know if you can tell. The wind is blowing. It's raining on and off, but the wind is blowing like crazy. Of course, as soon as I say that, it stops. But yeah, it is a stormy day, and everyone is begging to go outside all day long. I don't know why they do that. Anyway, back to the journal. Before we even get started, I digress. So, again, thanks for joining me. Let me congratulate you on your good taste of what you've selected to watch on YouTube. Okay, so Friday the 22nd, it was a lovely day with a high in the low 80s and a low in the low 60s. I woke up bright and early and dropped Slim off at his cousin's house and went on over to the Texas side to do some shopping. I watched the sunrise through the bottoms when I was driving through the river bottoms. And it was so beautiful. When I crossed the river, there was mist rising up from the rusty colored water into a sky blazing with the colors of the new day, pink and lavender, then blue and gold. It was distractingly lovely. It was. I had to really pay attention to the road because I kept getting distracted by the sunrise. It was gorgeous. So I bought a Christmas tree today. It's a 6.5 foot, and I did the weekly shopping as well. It took a while because I didn't do it last week and we were running out of lots of stuff, but we're all stocked up now. Carrie is supposed to come and stay the night with us tonight. I hope the twin bed in the guest room sleeps better than the futon. I'm expecting a late night playing Yahtzee. I just ran to the post office and I mailed some happy mail to Kate and Belinda. I should have done it a week ago, but I've just not taken the time to do it. Belinda will get hers in a few days, but I don't know how long it will take to get to Kate. I guess we'll see. I got home, paid bills, figured the checkbook, and I am ready for the weekend. Let's see. Maybe me and Carrie will go see Virginia. I know that she will want to see Virginia's new house. We didn't manage to get over there, though. Okay. So Saturday, the 23rd, it was partly cloudy with a high in the low 70s and a low in the low 50s. Carrie stayed the night last night, and we all stayed up late playing Extreme Yahtzee. That's where you play three games at once, or rather, you do three columns on a score sheet at the same time. Carrie won, as usual. She's really good at Yahtzee, and she usually does win. She's saying, "This girl is on fire," every time she made a Yahtzee, when she made several Yahtzees. After Carrie left this morning to go to her grandson's ball game, me and Slim had a big breakfast. I made eggs with spinach and feta, some link sausage, some whole grain yeast rolls with butter and honey. It was excellent. Then we both fell asleep and took a long nap until after 3 p.m. That's unusual for us, but it helped us stay up and do some work in the paint room together. And that was fun. And we were tired from staying up all night playing Yahtzee. Oh, I touched Willow's ear. It's the first time I've reached out and touched him. I brought out his food and I was a bit later than usual, so he was hungry. And I kept my hand on his food bowl while he ate. And then when he got close, I touched his ear. And he just ducked his head back a tiny little bit and then he kept eating. And I'm so excited about it. So yeah, he let me touch him. He knows I touched him. He didn't run away. Okay, so and I've got a little, let's see. My jack-o'-lantern looks funky already. I may have to do another one. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do another one, but mine didn't last until Halloween. It had a little soft spot, so it kind of went down fast. Sunday the 24th, it was mostly cloudy with a high in the low 80s and a low in the high 60s. So it was kind of warm this day. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. to the sound of Howard's tiny voice. No big surprise there, but I think I may have discovered a way to shut him up. I growled at him. I just kind of softly hummed at him each time he beeped. And after two or three times, he quit and he left, at which point I gratefully went back to sleep. So, success. So, he was in there and he would beep, and I'd just go, mmm. And I did it a few times and he went on. I don't know if he didn't know what to think of me or what, but it hasn't really worked since. But this night it worked, or this morning it worked, and I got to go back to sleep. So after a nice coffee morning with Slim, I left him working on his pumpkin and went to Virginia's to give her her candle bracelets that I made for the front room and to help out some more with the house. We got the curtains up in her bedroom and lots of unpacking done, along with breaking down all the moving boxes when they were empty and getting rid of them. Her brother in law fixed a leak in the sink, and I got Brian to come by and fix her exterior electrical outlet. It is really starting to feel like home out there. So I came home right at dusk and I made an easy supper, grilled chicken on pita, and relaxed with Slim and watched some TV and played Lily's Garden for a while. All in all, it was a very productive Sunday. Look at this. Mm-hmm. Naboo, get down. He's not going to do it. I had to actually physically lift him down to get him off the table. Go on. See, that's why I don't always keep a tablecloth because they slip on it. They slip on the tablecloth. And then this happens. See, these little, that's from little claw marks. And, but you know, I like to have a tablecloth because I can wash it. Anyway, let's see. Me and Slim picked up sticks, but it was too windy to burn. Yeah, we did some work in the yard and picked up some sticks and stuff, but it was getting really breezy, so it wasn't a good time to have a fire. Okay, so Monday, the 25th, beautiful day, mid 70s, low in the high 60s. Um, Oh, I touched Willow's nose and the top of his head, and he is letting me touch him just a little bit while he's eating. And I am so happy and excited he's starting to trust me, and I cannot wait until I can actually pet him. So yeah, he's starting to let me actually like touch him on his face and ears. Well, not face, but the top of his head and his ears and his little nose. I touched his little nose too. Okay. Spent some time outside with the cats. It's such a beautiful day. We all enjoyed the sunshine and the fresh breezes and the crisp falling leaves. Oh, y'all should see Naboo chasing falling leaves. It is so cute. But every time I get the camera out, he stops. I sat in the hammock for a while and just watched them all playing. Caught up on some chores that piled up over the weekend, and I was going to get on the treadmill and walk a while, but I decided to sweep and vacuum all the floors instead, and then I was too tired to fool with the treadmill. I made a casserole for supper, kind of a Mexican chicken spaghetti with lots of cheese. Slim really liked it. I knew he would. He likes anything with lots of cheese in it. And by the time I stopped adding ingredients, it was a huge pan of it. We both had a serving, and I made two lunches with it, and there's still half of a large pan left. Looks like leftovers for supper tomorrow. Let's see. Forrest called this morning. Yeah, but I was asleep and I hated to miss his call. Yeah, he called he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm sleeping." And so he's like, "Oh, I'll call back another time." Then when I woke all the way up, I felt really bad that I hadn't went ahead and woke up and talked to him. Okay, so Tuesday, the 26th, it was cloudy and cool with a high in the low 70s and a low in the high 50s. Which that's not really cool, but it's cooler than it has been. You know, it felt cool and it was uh, really overcast, so it seemed like a cool day. Today is so cloudy and cool. When I went out to feed Willow, I could tell a change is coming. Willow has moved closer to the house and is taking his food right underneath the porch. The last two times I fed him, he ran under the porch and peeped out and meowed at me. So I brought the food to him there. At least I know he'll be warm. It stays around 60 degrees Fahrenheit or above under our house during the winter. He's shy again since the move, but he'll warm up to me. So yeah, we've checked the temperature under the house a few times to see what it's running under there, and it stays around 60 degrees even when it's really cold. It stays warm under the house. Since it's such a gray day, I decided to have an at-home spa day. Mainly because a long hot soak helps my poor old bones on days like today, but also I just kind of feel like pampering myself. I'm using all my beauty products that my friends have sent me: bath oil, lotion, bath bomb, scented body wash, and scented powder. I'm also planning on doing my nails, eyebrows, the works. Total me day. And I did. I did all that stuff. It was nice. Forrest called and we talked for hours. He even helped me order the Christmas crackers and some British Cadbury chocolate and a set for, okay, here's this word. I'm going to try my best to pronounce it. I don't know how. Molybdemancy. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. But what it is you get a little dab of metal. Usually they come in little charms, and you melt it like a little bit of lead, and you melt it and you pour that into water, and the shape it makes, or sometimes the shadow of the shape it makes, tells you about your future for the new year. Now, that's something that I had never heard of until I saw Alex from So Psyched doing it. I don't think it was last year. Maybe it was the year before. It might have been last year, but I think possibly it was the year before. And she did that. And I got to looking to see, because, I'm trying to do different international Christmas traditions. So this right here, molybdenancy, I think I think that might be wrong. I'm famous for mispronunciation. But yeah, so I got a kit to do that. And I think we will have an Aussie Christmas tree. Okay, so what I mean by an Aussie Christmas tree is I have lots of like Aussie touristy stuff, and I am definitely going to use it to decorate my Christmas tree. So that is what I'm talking about, an Aussie Christmas tree. And I'm putting it up early. Me and Forrest talked about Christmas and we decided on some food. Yes, we did. So I'm really excited about the stuff that we chose, and maybe I'll go over that menu with you guys later. Okay, so Wednesday, this was yesterday, it rained with a low in the low 70s and a high a low in the, get this right, girl, a high in the low 70s, a low in the high 50s. I decided to do a weigh-in today, mainly because I've been eating some bread and a few sweets, and I wanted to see if I was gaining. But surprise, surprise, I'm down over half a pound. And on 10/13, I was 194.4, and today I'm 193.8, and that is 0.6 pounds lost. Not much, but pleasantly surprising after what I've been eating this week. Rain, 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 and the cats are getting tired of being inside. I try to let them out at least a little every day. So when they're cooped up in the house, they complain about it and they grumble among themselves all day. Maybe they can go outside tomorrow. Willow has officially moved out of the bushes and under the porch. He still hides in the bushes when the pack goes outside, but he is taking his food under the porch now, and he's so sweet. I made a list of what I'm making for our Christmas tea. Also, broke that down to a shopping list so I can pick up a few things each week, and by Christmas, I'll have it all, and I won't have to go shopping in a huge crowd of last minute shoppers. Okay, let's see what this is. Howard. Oh, yeah, Howard is driving me nuts, and I'm ready to toss him out in the rain. He gets on my last nerve, y'all, with the crying to go out. So Thursday, that's today, it is windy, cold, and rainy. It's been about 54 degrees. The high in the mid 50s, the low in the low 50s. And ooh, it is a cold day today. The wind is blowing pretty hard. We have several big limbs down in the yard already. I got up early, made Slim's lunch, and got all the trash together because it's trash day. And then when he left for work, I jumped back in that warm, comfy bed and I listened to the rain on the roof and the wind blowing up a gale outside, and I went back to sleep. Oh, I felt so lazy and indulgent. I just snuggled up and went back to sleep. Well, I woke up just in time to receive delivery of a package. It's my Christmas crackers. Here they are. I've opened the box, but I haven't opened them. So, Christmas crackers. I can't believe they're here already. I just ordered them with Forrest the day before yesterday. And I am so excited to open it. I mean, they just arrived. Uh, when I went out to feed Willow this morning, I was thinking, oh, poor little guy outside in all this cold, windy rain. But when he popped out from under the house, he was dry and he was fluffy. And when I touched his head, his fur was warm. So he has a dry, warm, comfortable spot somewhere under that house for sure. So I don't worry about him quite as much now because he come out in a blowing, raining gale and he was warm and fluffy. These spoiled cats are complaining and they want to go outside. They can see the wind blowing and the rain falling, and I don't know why they want to go out in it. I ought to give them all both a give them all a bath just to give them all something to be really grumpy about. If it wasn't so cold, I would consider it. Then they would just sit around licking themselves instead of complaining to me. I finished all the bracelets for Theory's kids, and I just have to pack them all up and ship them to Uganda, Africa. I hope they make it by Christmas. So that's it for my journal. And I was going to, if I don't get cut off, I hope I don't get cut off here. I was going to open this. Oh, Naboo, sweetie, you want to get down, honey? You want to come on and get down? Come on. There you go, buddy. All right. Okay, so let's check this out together. Okay. I may have to put y'all down for a second right here. Okay. Got that box off of there. Let's see. So these are authentic English Christmas crackers. So there's my invoice. And this is what we've got. There's six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you know, or maybe you don't know, I am doing all of my Christmas presents in brown paper, and I am decorating the brown paper with stickers like this. These are little themed pages. Isn't that cute? So one present will have a bunch of abominable snowmen and dinosaurs on it. And another one could have, let's see, yeah, unicorns and llamas. And I think there's even, oh yeah, there's little gnomes and mushrooms. And I think that there is mermaids. Yes, Christmas mermaids. Isn't that wonderful? So yeah, instead of buying wrapping paper, I'm wrapping everything in brown paper and decorating it with stickers. So these match perfect because they're brown paper. And if you don't know about Christmas crackers, which I didn't, you pull each end, you get this side, and someone else gets this side, or I guess you do it yourself, and you pull it apart and they pop, and there's some goodies inside. So there'll be a little toy and a little joke and like a paper crown, and that's what you get inside of these. And I think we chose the ones that have a tiny little like kitchen utensil in them. Like one will have a little nutmeg grater or a little lemon reamer or something like that, a lemon zester or a tiny whisk or something like that. Look at this. Vincent, you need to get down, darling. Get down. Get down. There you go, baby. Get down. My big helpers, my boys. So, yeah, yay, look, Christmas crackers. So if you stayed for the whole journal, you got to see the Christmas crackers. Thanks for joining me, you guys. And until next time, y'all be sweet.